Alright guys, we are back with our Dallas Stars GM mode, and we're going to finish the Year 6 simulation. In this video, we're up to the trade deadline now, and we set a record of 42, 18, and 2, the best team in the NHL right now. So, going to be trying to go for back-to-back President's Trophy season again, hopefully, if we continue it on, where I think we're on a 5-game winning streak right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-game winning streak, actually, so... We're going to continue to run Oscar Dansk like a racehorse. Continue to go here. Let's just finish it up on the season. We did make some trades. We just got rid of the guys who we were are kind of like rookie people who were not really playing all that well or playing at all, just on the AHL team where they really even shouldn't be playing. We just trade them. Got a first round pick for next year. So without just hearing me babble on, let's just get this Year 6 simulation done and did, and 8-game winning streak. So. Once again, maybe we can go on another one of those winning streaks again. Remember, this season is having a very similar, uh, very similar result as last year. Like we had a good winning streak through like 2 months during the regular season last year, and then we also had like a 12 or a 13 game winning streak moving into the playoffs as well. So, but just as I say that, we lose our last 2 games. So yeah, I'll throw Campbell in one game. Maybe he can get us a point or something like that. Maybe he can get us some points. So Tarasenko's taking over the goal-scoring lead with 22 goals. Hopefully we can get somebody break 30 goals. That'd be nice. All right, so 1 game for Campbell against the Blues, 3-2 regulation loss. All right, so we go on in like an 8-game winning streak, lose 3 in a row now. All right, we need to pick it back up here if we want to have a chance to win that President's Trophy. It's a lot of road games, guys. So we have to see if we can pick ourselves up here on the road. There you go, 5-1 win at home. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be a problem at home. We just need to win on the road. Couple tough opponents here too. Anaheim, Phoenix as well. Well, Anaheim's not a tough team, but they're tough at home probably. 3-2. There you go, Phoenix, tough team. 3-0. There you go. Yeah, I think we swept the entire season series against the Phoenix Coyotes. Like I said, they're doing fine in their division. They're doing fine on their by themselves, but they're completely like running the tape. Like we've had their number all year. So if we face them like in the Western Conference Finals this year, we might have their number when it comes to that. Laurent Dauphin, my ass, dude. When it comes to playing us, they have nothing on us. All right, so there's 2 losses in a row. Come back to the home game, I guess. And yep, all right, take him out. Take him out. All right, Campbell, I need you to get some wins, bud. String some wins together, dude. Give Dansk a nice rest before the playoffs start. 47, 23, and 3. 5-2 loss. Jesus, man. There goes that 8-game winning streak, like pretty much down the drain now. All right. Yeah, Campbell, not the best year for Jack Campbell at all. Not a good year. He couldn't like string together. I don't think he got more than 2 wins in a row, to be perfectly honest. Don't think he got more than 2 wins in a row, so that's kind of disappointing, but whatever, that's how it happens sometimes, I guess. So Scheifele hit 50 assists, that's good. Tarasenko's on the verge of 25 goals. All right, the Rangers 6-0 win, very good. Let's see. Let's look at that goalie again. Where was he at? Was he in Russia? There's a top 10 Russian guy, Russo World. I think it was like a dub. Yeah, there's 2. Yeah, they're going to be top 10 goalies, OHLs. There's another top 5 as well. Defenseman, anybody? Forwards. Where are all the prospects at this year? Elite League once again. Yeah, it's a lot of these. It's once again another year for the Elite League, guys. All right, so Dan's got a good win there. I'm going to stop the simulation right now up on the day of that Sharks game because I think there's only a couple games left. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 5, 6. Yeah, so we only have 6 games left. Only have 6 games left. We are at, I think, 101 points, I think. I think we're at 101 points. Yeah, we said 101 points. Phoenix has 99. And, okay, so not really anybody. Possibly some people in the East could catch us. So, Phoenix is hot on our butts right now. And we play the San Jose Sharks, who are kind of going for a playoff spot, it seems. The LA Kings, who are also going for a playoff spot. So these two teams are fighting for each other. So they'll try. They're probably going to be tough teams to play. Chicago, who's in a playoff spot right now, but they're fighting with Winnipeg as well, and everybody else. So it looks like Chicago, Winnipeg, St. Louis, and Nashville, and Colorado are all fighting for that third. Looks like that third playoff spot in our division is going to be a really tight one to see who gets that. Edmonton, they're not really. They're kind of fighting as well. St. Louis and Colorado. Yeah, so we have all the teams that we're playing now are really tough teams to play. So let's take it one game at a time. One game at a time. And see if we can win ourselves that President's Trophy. So, good. All right, so we get a win against the Sharks there. So, LA will probably thank us for that. And maybe the Sharks will thank us if we can beat LA here. Indeed, we do. Okay, so we take those two games against the Sharks and the Kings so they don't get any more points in there. I believe we've already clinched a playoff spot. Let's see. We should have already clinched a playoff spot if I go to team standings. Yeah, we've already clinched. We already clinched the division title, so it looks like we're going to get the top seed in our thing as well. But we're still going to go for the President's Trophy race. So, game here against the Blackhawks. Sheffield might hit 60 assists. Never seen a guy hit 60 assists on the second line. That's crazy. All right. Chicago, okay, 4-6 loss. All right, wipe that one. Don't worry about that one, Dansk. Don't worry about that one, bud. Oilers. There you go. 3-1 win against the Blues now. Let's see. Scheifele's gonna need a big game in these last two games if he wants to hit 60 assists. 3-1 loss. Okay, against the Blues. All right, where do we stand now? For that good old President's Trophy race, we're at 107 points, tied with the Phoenix Coyotes. So, pretty sure I think we need to win a game here. I'm not sure if Phoenix has any games in hand. Let's see how many games in hand, if they have any games in hand or what. So, Phoenix has, okay, both of us have one more game left to play. And we do have the season series over Phoenix. So, I think we need to win here against the Colorado Avalanche if we want to have a chance to win this President's Trophy against this team. So if we beat them, we get the President's Trophy. And Colorado looks to be, I think Colorado is, let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Colorado's trying to get into the playoffs. So Colorado wants to win this game. They want to try to make it into the playoffs. We want to try to win this game for the President's Trophy. So here we go, guys. This is for the President's Trophy. We've win this, basically. So here we go. First period. 2-0. There you go. Tyler Seguin shorthanded and Tarasenko. Good goal there. All right, so 2-0 lead. Second period. 3-0 lead. Tarasenko, man. This guy's heating up. He's putting the goals in the net. We have a 3-0 lead. That should be good. Third period. 4-2. Okay, they get two. Make it a little bit scary. Landy and O'Reilly. But Nick Ritchie puts that one in on Kinnunen, and we get the President's Trophy for the second year in a row. Very nicely done, guys. So, let's see. Did Scheifele get 3 assists? Seguin from Ritchie and Dillon. Tarasenko from Scheifele and Huberdeau. Scheifele, man, he missed it by 1. Mark Scheifele missed 60 assists by 1, so he's going to end the year with 59 assists. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate for Mark Scheifele. That sucks. So, pretty much our year's over, so let's check out all the stats as they seem to Phoenix win their game. They did win, but we had the season series over the Phoenix Coyotes, and we will take the President's Trophy once again. So very nicely done. Nobody in the East had over. A lot of teams in the East with 90 points, but, I mean, look at that Atlantic division. Christ, that was a fight for it. And it looks like Colorado is not going to be making it into the playoffs. So it looks like Dallas, Minnesota, St. Louis, Phoenix, Vancouver, Edmonton, and then Chicago and Winnipeg. So it looks like the LA Kings and the San Jose Sharks are going to miss out on that. So it looks like I think we're playing, probably playing the Edmonton Oilers, I think. No, the Edmonton Oilers won their, had a spot in their division. So it looks like we're probably playing Winnipeg in the first round of the playoffs. But let's check out everything. Goals, are we up there? No, Dolphin led the league in goals this year. Tarasenko had 28 goals, so that's not bad for him. Assists, are we up there? Scheifele had 59 assists, so that's good for him. Points, are we up there? Nope. Wins, Dansk obviously almost hit 50 wins on the year. Dansk had the best goals against average in the league and fifth for save percentage, so nice job for Dansk there at the end of the year. Once again, just a nice turnout. Not as many overtime losses or shootout losses this year, but still, 109 points, tied with the Phoenix Coyotes. But we had the clinch the conference because we beat them in the season series, win the President's Trophy. So we owned Phoenix throughout the year as well. So goals for per game ended the year at 2.94, fourth in the league. That's pretty good. Goals against per game 2.20, second in the league. Power play 21.7%, third in the league, and penalty kill 84.2%. Still, we're the top team in the league for not even taking penalties by 15 penalties. So, good job. 29-10-2 at home, 24-16-1 on the road, 6-4 in our last 10 going into the playoffs. So, nicely done, guys. Good year once again. Get that President's Trophy. I'll take it. And time to defend our Stanley Cup reign, I guess, in the playoffs. So let's check out the player stats, shall we? So I don't think nobody was a point a game player this year. I don't think. Yeah, nobody was. Wow. Terrible year for pretty much our offensive guys for point-wise. Scheifele was the best point performer. Not even 20 goals. They almost had 60 assists, so 73 points on the second line all year. So he was a -10 too, so that's crazy. Kane only 64 points. Sagan only 62 points. Huberdeau only 60 points. Vladimir Tarasenko had a good year, 52 points for him, 28 goals, much better year than last year. So he's continually getting better. He had 57 points 2 years ago. Not the best year last year, but another good bounce back year for Vladimir Tarasenko, putting up points, 28 goals. I think he had the most goals on the team. Yes, he did. Nick Ritchie, 48 points, almost a point a game player, like a point every other game player, so that's good. He'll still continue to get good. He's only 23 years old. He'll continue to get better. Cody Eakin, 29, Ben Hanowski, 26, Chasen, 24, Ferguson, 19, Brett Ritchie, 18. Peverly, yep, a lot of minus players on this team this year, a lot of minus players. Scheifele and Tarasenko are minus. It still doesn't make sense to me, but I think, Peverly dropped back down to a 78 again. We'll have to take a look at that for the playoffs before that. Defenseman. So look at this. Sebastian Aho in his rookie year, 41 points for him. Nicely done. How many power play goals? Only 7 power play goals. A lot of points for this kid this year. 11 goals, 30 assists as a defenseman, 41 points in his rookie year. So very good for Sebastian Aho, my super Swede. Nicely done. Leddy had 41 as well. Rundblad had 32. BOJoeKO 25. Gormley 21, Dillon 17. Everybody on defense was a plus player except for Rundblad, who was a -6. And goaltenders, not the best year for Jack Campbell. Only 12 games for him, 4-7-1. But Oscar Dansk, one hell of a year. 70 games played for him, 2.02, win 49-19-2 with a save percentage of 92.8, 7 shutouts on the year. He's going to continue to get better. He's at 25 years old right now, so only a couple more years for him to get better, but one hell of a year once again for Oscar Dansk. That's what I'm talking about. And, that's it. Check out the AHL team. I'm afraid to see how good they did. Yeah, 64, 5, and 7. That's absolutely ridiculous. All right, and our first round opponent, as I called it, is the Winnipeg Jets. So not many GMs in the league as what is that? Veteran GM, legendary GM status. Okay, so that's good. But the 47, okay. So he had low expectations for us, but we're going to be playing the Winnipeg Jets in the first round of the playoffs. Check out how the playoff tree looks, and we'll take the playoffs in the next video. So, let me just check time. Oh, yeah, this was a really quick video. So, in the East, it looks like the Toronto Maple Leafs against the Detroit Red Wings, Winter Classic matchup, and the Montreal Canadiens versus the Boston Bruins, the Carolina Hurricanes versus Carolina versus the Buffalo Sabres, and the New York Rangers versus the Columbus Blue Jackets. So, interesting teams out there in the East. No Tampa Bay this year, so that's interesting. Wow. So, yeah, no Tampa Bay, no Drouin or anything like that. Some new teams in there this year. And in the West, we got Phoenix versus the Chicago Blackhawks, Vancouver Canucks versus the Edmonton Oilers, Dallas Stars versus the Winnipeg Jets, and the Minnesota Wild versus the St. Louis Blues. So, we got the Winnipeg Jets once again in the, I don't think we played these guys in the first round at all. Could be wrong. I don't know. But a really quick video. Do the playoffs in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe as always. This is it, the final playoff run for this GM mode. Let's see if we can end it with a Stanley Cup victory once again. So let's see if we can get it done. If you have any line changes whatsoever, leave them in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Maybe we could move Scheifele and Huberdeau back up to the first line, or just make some weird line changes around. I'm going to leave it on the line changes. Oh, progress reports. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Progress reports. I think that's in GM options. Indeed, it is progress reports. Let's just check out how everybody did. Ferguson, yeah, it's still been up there. So Peverly dropped in some stats. Natural growth and statistical growth. So he's dropped a lot, actually. Yeah, slap shot. His shot's not that good anymore. His puck moving skills. All I really care about him is his defensive category. His defensive awareness is still at 86. He's still got an 88 for faceoffs, 85 for shot blocking, and 81 for stick checking. So he's still pretty decent. I mean, he's still pretty good. He's 78 overall now, but he's still a pretty good player. Colton Bobick up to an 87. I think that's still from last year. He's got one hell of an offensive category. Puck moving skills, yep. Defensively, yeah, he's getting better. Sagan, yep. Scheifele, yep. AO got better, so that's good. Natural growth. Shot got better. Let's see, what else? Body checking got better. Lead the body kid. Defensive awareness got better. That's good. Dylan got worse, yeah, we know. Eakin got worse, yeah, we know. Brett Ritchie. Did Brett Ritchie get better? Yes, he did. Natural growth. What was that one in? Hand-eye and strength, okay. Nick Ritchie got worse. Oh, wow, Nick Ritchie got worse. Lost statistical growth in his wrist shot accuracy. So that's interesting. Rumblad, yeah. Oh, I think that was from last year anyway. But Chasen, yeah, Kane, yeah, blah, 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 blah. AHL guys, Winther, Hurdle, Faxa, yeah, blah, 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 whatever. So I'm going to leave it on the line edits right now to end off this video. You guys let me know if you want to have any sort of line changes done whatsoever before we start the playoffs. I mean, Scheifele and Huberdeau have one hell of a year together. We can move Huberdeau back up. I think that's probably what we should do just because it works so well. Last year, with these three guys working together in the playoffs, we need these three guys to come alive once again if we want to have a good run in the playoffs. But let me know what you think for the offense, defense. I think we are fine as it is, but let me know, and we'll take it round one of the playoffs in the next video.